Hey everybody, I ain't in the vehicle for once, starting the video. Well, I didn't think that was too bad. I got my legs cut. $2 a cut, so it cost me $8 to have that cut down. So now I can get them on and they should be nice and square, I hope. I gotta look at this square. Oops. Really? Wow, that's real good. So, hopefully I had you guys in there. So I want to go there. There. So then I kind of talked to him about bending some metal to wrap around, and he was trying to find some tube we could have cut the bottom out of, but nothing to fit over this. I said something about just taking I got these pieces of plate here, cutting those to like 4 inches long, and then go over, clamp it on, then make a piece and weld it. And he said, God, that'd be plenty strong. But I see he's got my casters I want for this. And all the guys in there go, he's expensive. So, but I have to see how expensive they are. By the time you drive around or search around or run around and burn up gas, they may not be that bad price. So, but yeah. So I'll get these figured out where I want them, and got a little grinding and cleaning up from the saw cut. So we'll do a little more welding today. Unfortunately, once I get this to that, I might run back in the town, see how much those casters are. They are 6-inch. Well, I guess the other thing I got to ask him, what are they rated for weight capacity? That's not exactly what their capacity rating, that's what I was after. So, but little news on the home front. I've got 2 guys that are interested in buying out my woodworking shop, so I think I'm just going to quit the woodworking for now. And these 2 guys are looking at package steel, everything, so makes it simpler. And if the one gets it, he says, it'd be just down the road from me. He says, you'd be welcome to. I said, well, I could come teach you. He said, exactly. So I could maybe do a little. I'm keeping some tools. I'm keeping the tools that my mom and dad bought me, and my wife and my kids. Those ain't going nowhere. I'll keep those, and I'll just keep enough to keep, because I'll need my air tools and that to keep up buildings, and well, I need my construction stuff to finish my damn house eventually. So, and if everything works out and I can get rid of everything, maybe I could finish my house too. So, but yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about me, and I'm gonna try keeping these videos about projects and that. So I'm kind of. And my banker, I talked to him this morning to let him know what's going on, and he was trying to talk me into staying in the shop. I'm like, you know, I don't have anybody beating down my door. I don't have anybody contacting me for projects, so I don't know. But, well, I'm going to get these legs located, and once those are located, I gotta pick a color I want to paint this thing. So, alright, well, we'll get this going and we'll set up and do some welding here. Alrighty, well, we're gonna do a little tacking. I'll wear my helmet helmet's being such a pain in my butt, but excuse me. That thing will. Do it. Nope. I gotta tack these 3 on so I can got a little bit of welding on the way there, so. Cat's gonna be mad at me. I forgot his food today. Oops. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I seen the manufacturer one. They had them moved out here, but the way my big feet are and I trip on things, I'll put mine back. All right. I just had it. Oh, jeez. Been a snake, what it had me, boys. What it had me. Ooh, that one's good. Amazing how it pulls one way and you go to the other side and it pulls it right back. Alright, well, I'll get the grinder out, grind that one down so I can get that one in place. And we'll keep on welding. All right. Up. Okay, we'll get this other one set now. Come with me. I hate my short-term memory loss. There you go. Yeah, I'm probably doing very fun. I'll do that thing. All right. That. There we go. Ah, you dirty dog. It's off a little, but not much. Oh, that's not worth it. Well, actually, it might be the tube. I'm noticing with this tube, it's like it's swelled in spots. It's not a perfect tubing. Whew, it's getting warm in here now. It's like I don't know, what am I trying to say? Oh, here's a piece. This section looks pretty good, but I notice every once in a while when I cut through, it's like in the middle it's swollen. It's not a true size. So, well, I'm going to sit down and catch my breath. Yes, I'm already out of breath. And oh, hey, you got my head. So, I'll buzz all that together, and you did a I hate looking at stuff and having to play optical illusions like it's But yeah, I'm using 2x3, and like I said, it's eighth inch weld, so speaking of that, I gotta reset the welder. So I was welding light gauge stuff yesterday. Alright, well, that's where we're at right now on the engine stand. So maybe by the time today's done, we'll have the fuse made. That's the other thing I'll have to. Oh, yeah. Alright, thinking out loud again. Okay. Heck yeah, I finally found a helper that I forgot I had. Some of that. Forgot about that old. Well, you can't see it right now, I'll show it to you. But forgot about an old tripod stand I have. So, well, we're gonna do some legs on this day. Really didn't like welding on top of a welder. So, hope I'm not blocking you guys. Oh, I bet I got her. do that to kind of burn it off some. Let's see. Alright. Let's I got the inside and outside. So warm, good thing I had a glove on. Holy moly! Ugh. Whoop. That's a lot better welds today. Alright, cut some metal. I'll show you. Guess I'm feeling better today. Like I said, the banker tried talking me into staying in my shop, but I said, well, you ain't going to give me the $7 grand to fix my shop roof more. But I started and stopped in that one, but a lot better looking welds today, except for yep, right there. I'll have to hit it. But cool. Well, the legs are on it. Now I gotta fabricate the let's see, so you fabricate the cross brackets, and then I gotta decide if I want to use that. I gotta measure, you know what, we'll measure it right now. Yeah, it's 1.5 inches. I'm gonna go to a bigger tubing for the motor. I'll have to go down and get some. So I guess I better make a list of what I need to go get. See if they'll let me get it or what. But I think while I'm sitting here, I'm going to get my notepad and start writing down stuff I know I got in my wood shop. Getting the list, because the banker's like, well, if you don't get the stuff sold, I still need that list. I said, I know. So I guess. I'm just... But anyway, well, I gotta figure out what that big tube laying there that I've got right there, that one. Gotta measure that. That looks like 2.5 or so. It ain't 3 by 3, but I want to use that for the cross sections. But I gotta get my U's made so I gotta get my U clamps made. But then I thought of another clamp. Well, that requires a hinge, and that never have. Thought I'd come up with a different idea that you could use a single bolt, but I guess the way I'm thinking about doing it, and like they did it, it should work. So let's see. Yeah. Now so far all the welding that needs to be done is done. Wish I had the money, I'd send it off, get it powder coated. I just haven't decided what color to paint it. Kind of like that green engine stand, that John Deere green. Maybe that's what this will be, John Deere green. Do that green with the black accessories. Man, that'd look pretty sharp. Alrighty, well, let's see. I guess I got to do a little more fabricating, and we'll be ready to do some more welding. So I told you I had some projects. This was not one of the projects I was thinking about, but I think it'd be kind of fun. Because I got thinking, I even got the computer and all the electronics from that 97 Chevy. I could eliminate what wires I don't need. And I've got the engine wiring harness. I could actually hook up, 96 to 99 motors, Chevy motors on here and run them. Which means then I could start those other motors. But I guess I'm kind of looking at it this way. I sell my woodworking tools and I get my motors home from those shops. I build some motors, start getting my name out there building motors again, because I just told the one kid that cut my metal for me, he said, yeah, I'm kind of giving up on my woodworking and getting back in the cars. It's like, oh really? So I guess I got plenty of projects. I get the bank paid off, then the vehicles are mine, then I'm going to take the time and fix the rust. And I guess I get that done. I keep my GMC. I kind of like the GMC. It's not anywhere like my dad's old GMC, but it's the fact that it's a GMC. And you know, as hard as I've been trying to sell that truck and it's still here, everybody says things happen for a reason. We may not understand or whatever, but hey, I'm slipping, I'm sorry. I said I'm just keeping this about welding and fabrication and car motor stuff. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. So, all right, I'll shut up now and I'll do my own thinking out loud. Sorry. Oops. Sorry about that. Well, heck, I snuck away and now I'm back already, and you guys didn't even know I was gone now, did you? No, actually, I just grabbed those in my teeth and bent those. I rethought my mount thing. This is, sure, I'll lay it down. This is what I'm going for. Let's see, like this. I'm gonna go like that. Now I'll come in here with my piece of plate and weld it there. Eat shit. I'm going to come in with a piece of plate here and weld it. And these will be cut 1 inch or so longer, so I can drill a hole through to make a clamp. I got thinking, if this is all welded and for some reason if that weld broke, that would let the motor fall down through. Well, now with it this way, it'll hang and that bar will go across here. I mean, then there's no physical way that can fall through unless the weld down here breaks, but that'll be supported and braced. So Yep, and then the motor hang off that. I just had him. Like, hey, you got a couple of different lengths here. I said, yeah, that's fine. I said, I just want the ends bent there, and then this tube here will go from there to there. Once well, now actually I can get my measurement. Cut that to length, and we could weld that in, cut those off, and so that was a little more expensive. Just to bend these, well, 2, 4, 6 bends. He charged me $10. But my little guy over there, well, I can't get a 90-degree bend out of him for some reason. I tried angle iron, I tried my round bar. It just won't go 90. I don't know why, but oh well. Can't do everything. But I like that idea of having that there so it can't fall through. So there, oh yeah, there, okay. You guys see how it's starting to take shape there? Once I get that tube right there cut, and in there, that's what it's going to set on. Then I'll have to either get that motor off the engine stand back there, which that'd be a lot easier to do because all I need is a block to hang. Then I could mock up, well yeah, I could even mock up with the heads on that. And then I got to figure out my heights so I can have the exhaust on there and not hit. And yeah. Okay, I should have 2 extra bends left over when I'm done, which that can go for, yeah. But all right, yeah, and my wheels, he's got them. I can see maybe why they charge a little more, but because those wheels, he said he said if I buy out all 4 of them for this thing, he says that'd be rated for 3,200 pounds that you could roll around on there. I'm like, $30 a piece, so 30, 60, 120 bucks, 4 wheels. Which, nah, by the time I start driving around trying to go buy them somewhere else and burn up the gas and everything else, it just... So, well, I guess while I got those hanging in there, I'll take a measurement and get my tubes cut. Get my tubing cut. My chop saw can do a good enough job on that. And because you'll just want just a little bit of place so you can slide that thing back and forth. Then we'll be ready to figure out the uprights. Sweet! So, we're coming along. Get this thing built. Holy crap. Ah, that's why I forgot to take that tubing to find tubing to figure it inside the square here. And then yeah. Alright, I gotta stop doing that. I'm thinking out loud again, or thinking in the yeah, alright. Well, I'm cutting my brackets to length now. I got stop set up so they're all coming out to the same length. And then I'll cut 4 pieces. I just figured out how I want to do those to get them the right length. So I stood it up on edge so it'd go through the thin way, but she'd go yeah, cut out double. So let's see, this is the first one. You can see possibly it did not go level. It's going yeah. So I'm just laying them down doing the long way. There's 3. I don't think I have them bent enough, but the other ones that I need bent. Oh, shit. Dang it. I know 2.8 work. Got that measurement. That's good. Nice little over there. Come on, go. That's the nice one. Okay. Those are good. Now, for the other pieces, yeah, make my blow smoke. Woo! That was warm. That was really warm. Okay. Now, I need 6 of these pieces. Oh, I get it clamped, huh? These are my clamp sides. That's off. That's off. One clamp now. Too short. 3. One more piece and I'll have all of those, so I won't bore you with cutting that one, but I'll bring you back when we start welding. Okay. Let's see. What my plan is here, I'm just going to pull them because that needs to flux a little. So, what I'm planning on doing is a 1/4 inch plate that I made this stuff out of. So, I was going to clamp it, but I don't want to clamp it too tight, because then I know it's not going to fit. Work smarter. Well, oh yeah, where's that? That is here. Well, I can move freely, so that means should be able to drop. Okay. So I'm using gravity to help me here, guys. Darn part moved on me, but then there'll be a bolt that goes, that'll get drilled through here, that I'll and squeeze it down on there. So. Slide. So. Do 2 more for sure, and the other 2 for the motor mount get done different because it's a different size tube. So. One more. Oh, wait. Yeah. Never mind. Okay, there's the 4 I need. These 2 go around that bigger tube, but now I can put those in there, get a measurement, cut that tube, and yeah. I had thought, well, I'll have to take a grinder to these now. I had thought about cutting that extra off, but I can't, because if I did, I'd make my weld weak. And yeah. So here's what we got, guys. A lot better welding today. Kind of goofed there at the end, but at least now it's going to hold the motor. So I'll get these hot pieces in place, get some measurements, see if the 2 tubes come out right, and then I just vacuumed up the floor in here. It was getting nasty, and I guess I'll move the chop saw outside and cut that tube outside, because then this is going to be for the rear. Let's see, how am I thinking? No. Shoot! I don't have enough of these. Yeah, I got some more of that still out there, and I know it's 2 5/8. Well, actually, I may not need the 2 for the back. I don't know. Yeah, well, I will too. Anyway, alright, I'm going to get some measurements and get some cut. Well, I got my bars here cut. I'll have to get those in there. Those are 25 3/8 or so, give or take. Yeah, but some of you are probably going, oh, he forgot his holes. Nah, I'm just letting them cool off, and then I'll set up and drill the holes for the clamp on the bottom side of that. So it'll pinch on there. So once I got those holes drilled, nuts welded on, then you'll be able to use a 9/16 all the way around on this, except for the wheels. Because for small block Chevys, you'll be using 9/16 bolts for the motor mounts, and 5/8, well, 5/8, 11/16 for the motor mount bolt. Well, yeah, for right now, I'm going to rig mine up with the post. Since I do mostly Chevy, this is going to be basically set up to do a Chevy. So I'll basically, my post that goes up, it'll be adjustable and interchangeable, so if I ever do something else, I can make another one to go with a Ford or something. Yeah, I'm glad I did put that on the back there, because sometimes you got to have the damn transmissions on the Ford in order to start them. So I don't see me working on any Ford engines anytime soon. But I want to set up and drill those holes and weld those nuts on, and wire wheel. Then I'll get those in there level, or figure something out, and get those welded in. Then I'll be ready to take my engine, a cherry picker in that old block, and hang it above that, and start figuring out. I'm going to have to make some new, well, the one I think I can make work. I just got to spread him just a little. But that first one, since it didn't have a true 90-degree bend, it doesn't sit in there right. And actually, I think I need necessarily don't have to be out of that thick of stuff, but that's what I got. I'm just using what I got, so I don't have to buy less metal. I have to buy, the cheaper I'm off. because I've had to pay for $18 today for having them bend the metal and cutting the legs to length. Because I need two. Now those that hold the motor need to be made out of hefty stuff, but the ones on the side, the hold stuff, like an external oil filter or something, or even a little stand to hold the timing light or something, don't need to be that heavy. But I guess if it's made out of this 1/4 inch stuff, it's made out of that 1/4 inch stuff. That's what I got. I got more of it out there. So I'll need some more bent at 2 5/8, and then I'll need 4 of them. God, I just needed about a 1/4 inch more, so okay, I'll take a scrap piece along and then we'll get that bent. So, all right. Well, here you guys go. I forgot the wire brush. So well. This first one moves better than the back one. The back one got just a little tight. I'm going to have to figure out how to reach in there. Otherwise, I'm going to have to cut the weld off, get in there, grind. That's what I'll probably end up doing. Cutting the weld off. Take that plate off the outside. Get in there and grind on that just a little. I don't know why, but that back one got real tight. Well, actually, I turned it around. That back one, once I get that one positioned, I ain't going to worry about moving it. So it's just tight. But then again, I paint it, it's going to get worse yet. So actually, I take my cut off wheel, cut that off, grind all that shit off, and then I can replace that plate on the outside again. But there we are. Now I gotta take that leftover tube there, some more of those steel plates. Well, actually, no, I don't have to take those. I want to go from 2 5/8 to 2 3/4 at the bend, which gives me plenty. Then I can make. Then I'll make. Yeah, I'm going to need 4 of those for the way I'm doing mine, because I need them to set down over that, so I can adjust them side to side, and that. So I'll take in 2 more pieces, have them bend at 2 3/4, and then I can cut them a little longer. So then it'll be get a motor block hanging over that, get my heights established. Make those. Well, once I get those made to go over that, then I can make my uprights to hold the motor. So, and I've got some ideas there. Actually, I gotta look at the back of my motor stand there again and see if what I want to do will work. And see, if I had an old transmission that didn't have any guts in it, I could bolt that up and then just use that back thing then and level the motor with that. But oh, there it is, guys. There's basically all I'm missing is the radiator holder here, which I got to take a piece of tubing there so I can go buy the tubing to fit inside there. I gotta set the radiator over here and get a rough guess on how much I'm going to need there. Let's see. I'll have to get some short bolts and long bolts, so I can clamp that together. And yeah, can you guys tell I'm thinking real hard again? Now once those bolts are through, that will keep it from torquing up and that'll hold it down. So probably put grade 8s across down there, and grade 8s for those too. So yeah, well, I gotta look at my picture and do a little thinking again, and look at the engine stand and see if what I'm thinking is going to work. So, all right, be back. I guess I got magic adjusting parts. I took the front one that I put back there, it was too tight, moved it back up front where it was catchy, now it fits, and the other one slides all the way. Alright, all I did is, well, I guess that's what I did. I took and got that on the edge and bent my outside flaps over, so I guess maybe they pinched in a little. But I guess once I get it set up for a small block Chevy, I ain't got to worry about moving it. I just didn't want it to fit that tight and destroy the paint job right away, but so yeah, yeah, I'm just I guess I gotta clean up and get that over here, maybe on this section of the floor. I had to shim up. Well, you can see my floor is broke, so I'm pretty sure the floor over there is no longer level anymore. So I had to shim up there and shim up back there with 2 pieces of metal and got her level and plumb. So yeah, but alrighty. Well, I guess I come home and I see I'm out of God, I hope I haven't recorded that much. I don't know. If I have, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to make it that long, but I had to come home. I had to come to town and get something for somebody, and so I don't know where we left on videotaping. I guess by the time you guys see this part, you don't know where I left off. But, all right, we'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy. Bye.